Hey, it's Jason in Atlanta. I took a little trip around the northeastern outskirts of Atlanta and visited a comic shop I had never been before and two great ones that I had been to only once before. Let me show ya exactly what I got. So the first place I went was a place called Kapow Comics in a little town in northern Atlanta called Cumming. And they had a pretty good dollar bin selection. So I went through those and grabbed a stack from there. First, I got this weird, scary covered AIDS awareness, what I'm guessing is like a PSA comic from Chaos City Comics. And then I got in Bug Wars #1 and liked it enough that I will be happy to grab the other ones for $1 a piece as I see them. Another Kill Your Darlings, #2 this time. I've got almost all of them except for #1, which I know I'll be grabbing from Sean since he apparently has a whole box full of those from a recent trade. Love Sick, #2, close to having that finished. A bunch of the mind managements that I had needed to finish that series. I think I'm down to only like 2 or so. This is number 29 and 30. And what comes next? 31. This one is one of those ones I get just because it's a big old fatty one. A Paladin of Axes, and it's Jerry Duggan, so I bet it's pretty good. A Scout. I think I'm down to maybe only one of these. This is number 15. And Absolute Wonder Woman, #9. I only have #1, but if I can find numbers 2 through 8 for $1 or so, I'll be happy to collect that series. While I was out there, I decided to make a sweep around the perimeter and hit a couple of places that I had been to, but not for probably at least a half a year or so. It's called Galactic Quest with 2 locations. The first one I hit was in Buford, and then the second one, a little further down, was Lawrenceville. And they have these great 50-cent bins. So here's what I got from the Buford location of Galactic Quest. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, #5. Finally getting close to finishing that. Epitaphs from the Abyss, #3 from that new EC line. Several Little Monsters. This is that Jeff Lemire, Dustin Nguyen series, numbers 3, 7, and 8. All over the place on those, but working towards getting that series. Spook House, #2, and Spook House 2, #2. That's a lot of 2s. This is an Eric Powell anthology thing that I've got a couple of others of. Vinyl Underground, #7. I'd gotten the first 5 kind of for free, basically. So cracking away at the other, the remaining issues at 50 cents a pop. I'm okay with that. One of the few What's the Furthest Place from Here's I was missing, #11. And then finally, The Witching Hour, #57. Not in very good shape at all, but not so bad, and it's always great to have these. Then I went by the Lawrenceville location, and I'm glad I did. It was even better. I got a huge stack here. A lot of fun, like, bronze stuff. Avengers, #221, with the classic cover. And being a ROM completist, I had to get it just for his little mug on the cover there. Contest of Champions #1, I've got this, but not in as good shape. I paid more, certainly, for it. But to get one at 50 cents for better shape, there's no reason why I wouldn't take that. And a Defenders, #47. I guess this is where Moon Knight joins the team. And it's coming up soon in the podcast, in the Marvel by the Month, so I'll get to read the hard copy of it. ElfQuest 14, because I might as well have it in every format in which it was ever released. Fantastic Four, #203. Again, a good one for the podcast. We should be hitting that within a few months. Look at this. Look at this one. Firestorm #1. Again, I've paid a lot more money for this in the past, and mine is not in as good shape. So why wouldn't I get this one for 50 cents? This one I just kind of thought was funny. I don't know what, I didn't know what this was when I bought it. I've since looked it up and found out. I guess these are old like pulp characters. G8 and his Battle Aces, and this is the Spider, starring Webman. I don't know if he's Webman, if she's Webman. He looks like the same guy on both, but it's Chuck Dixon, I guess, writing both of those characters. A Ghosts, number 111, in damn good shape for 50 cents with a Joe Kubert cover. Humongous Man, number 4. I think there are only 4 of these, and now I have half of them. Oh, got some fun cartoon ones here, including Hong Kong Phooey, number 4. House of Mystery, 240. The Laugh Olympics, another Hanna-Barbera one, number 8. Monster Hunters with a beautiful painted cover here. I think, would you call that painted? I don't know. I see ink lines. I don't know what they did with here, but it looks cool. And that's number 5 of that from Charlton. A Miss Marvel. Always loved this cover. This, I know it's a TV show, but I've never watched it or even really knew about it until fairly recently. But this is I guess this is a prequel or the adaptation of the TV show, maybe the pilot or something by Marvel. I'm sure it's awful, right? It's got to be. I don't think the TV show was very good, but I may have to find it on YouTube and check it out. A nice anthology, Support Our Shops, with a David Mack cover for, supporting LCSs. There's some great names in here and some great looking stuff. Super Friends, number 13. A couple of unexpecteds here, number 202 and 214. Oh my God, both of those covers are terrifying. There's a giant bunny and then a bull wearing shorts. And then Valley of the Dinosaurs. That was the Hanna-Barbera, right? Yeah, that was a cartoon that I don't believe I've ever seen. But I love getting the cartoon ones. And then an X-Men for 50 cents, number 233. I'm happy about that. Of course, not in like ideal shape. It's a little creased, but I bet with a simple press, it would be a lot better. And that's what I got on that afternoon of hunting. But literally while I was making this video, I had to press stop and I had to go out to pick up a piece of furniture. And it just happened to be by a store I like to go to, Origin Stories over in Decatur. So I came back with a whole new bag. I can't escape it. I can't not get comics wherever I go. So since we got the camera and since we're making a little film, let's take a look at these too. All right, so this is the only one that cost me $1 because it's a Marvel. It was Marvel and DC's at this place cost $1. And it's number 2 of this series, Monster Menace. I have like number 3. I think there's only 4 of them. And they're reprints of old Jack Kirby monster stories. So that's nice. Sure, I'll have that. And then everything else in here was 50 cents, 50 cents a piece. Fashion and Action, Summer Special. I kind of cleaned up on some old Eclipses here. Jack Staff from the first volume, The Dancing Elephant Press, number 3. Another Eclipse, the Whodunit one-shot. Don't know anything about it, but you can win $1,000 cash. I don't know if anyone has claimed the prize in the last 40 years or whatever it's been, but I'll find out. Dark Horse Press, Dark Horse Presents, number 156. That needs to just be flattened out a little bit. Zooniverse, number 1 of 6. Don't know anything about this, but it's an old Eclipse, and I do like the old Eclipses, and I might as well try to get as many of them as I can. The artwork looks fun. Little animal type people. Masked Man, number 6. This one, 76 is what it's called. It looked kind of interesting to me, and then I realized, like, I found scans of some of these pages online, and when I was sort of kind of first learning how to color, I took these and I colored them, and I remember really liking those couple of pages. These are the pages I did, like that one, and that one. I think it was it. I think that was three. But you know what? I'll put them on the video. I'll have them like go by or something so you could see what this might look like in color. Kyle Baker. I love Kyle Baker. I don't know about this. It looks weird. It's not so much comic-y as it is like, it almost looks like still frames from like a cartoon or something with text next to it. But I love Kyle Baker enough that I'll try that out. Another Masked Man, number 5. The Dreamery, number 14. Still picking those up wherever I can find them. Maze Agency, number 5. I think I have number 1 and 2, and Adam Hughes is still on this one. I think I may just try to get the Adam Hughes issues. I think he only did like the first 5 or 6. Herculoids, number 1. Does this have anything to do with the that dinosaur one from before, the Valley of the Dinosaurs? In my mind, they're sort of maybe the same cartoon or related somehow, but I don't know. We're taking everyone down with us. This is a very recent one. This is number 2. I think I have number 2 already, but it's a different cover, and this is only 50 cents. Kamui. A lot of you online people seem to be talking about how great this was. I remember this just being everywhere when me and my friends were getting into that first wave of manga that was sort of sweeping the U.S. via Eclipse back in the 80s. But this is number 3. I don't know if I'll ever be able to find number 1 and 2, but thought this would maybe be a good start. What is this? Owl Hoots by the Kings in Disguise creator from Kitchen Sink, number 1. No idea what this is. No idea. But it's got this one color, which is kind of cool. It almost looks like bad 3D. So as long as it doesn't give me a headache, I think this could be fun to read. And then this Kurt Busiek Astro City that I'd never seen before. I don't know anything about it. You know, I've got like the first 2 or 3 volumes now of Astro City. This is from some later thing, maybe even just like a one-shot or something. But I'll try that out. So now that is it. That's all of the comics that I have bought up to the date of filming, the time of filming. And I'm sure I will have some more soon, and I'd love to put them on another video for you. And until such point, allow me to say bye-bye.